During the high-level engagement between President Muhammadu Buhari and the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, more areas of collaboration and cooperation were discussed as part of efforts towards boosting existing relations, as explained by Foreign Affairs Minister Geoffrey Onyama.
The President, talked about the challenges that Nigeria is facing, the terrorist challenges, the support of Japan through the UN with the humanitarian challenges that we have, and invited Japan to invest more in Nigeria, particularly in the automobile sector, and with the possibility of building assembly plants for some of the Japanese made car products. The Japanese Prime Minister promised to continue to support Nigeria in the terrorist and security challenges that we're facing in the country, and and would also look into greater investment within Nigeria by Japanese companies.
Prime Minister Abe, who commended the Buhari administration for taking Nigeria to the next level, pledged a $300,000 support for Nigeria's Defense College, as well as 12 million yen for the country's public health sector. The rising tensions on the Korean Peninsula and the reform of the United Nations were also analyzed as Japan solicited Nigeria's support for its candidates to the International Court of Justice and the Universal Postal Union. Meanwhile, a memorandum of understanding has been signed between Nigeria and the European Union Commission. This was when a delegation from the Commission, led by the Commissioner for International Affairs, visited President Muhammadu Buhari in Yokohama. The European Union had a package of 512 million euros to assist Nigeria in various sectors of the economy, including health, education, and power supply, which is now being increased by 50 million euros. Bulk of the money will be devoted towards addressing prevailing security and humanitarian challenges in the northeast, particularly Borno State.
The President gave an overview of the situation in the northeast and the challenges being faced in the northeast, and welcomed very much this support from the European Commission. And he indicated that this would also fit in and complement a lot of work and investment that's going into supporting that part of the country.
I'm so much delighted and overwhelmed. The northeast Nigeria, and in particular Borno State, has been receiving tremendous support from the EU. The Borno package is one of the EU grant to Borno State, which was signed last 2 years. It is an ongoing project. I'm happy to note that additional 50 million euro is just added now. It's just being added now to the existing funding, and I think this will go a long way in ensuring that the resilience of the community is being enhanced.
President Muhammadu Buhari's engagements in Yokohama, Japan, continue. From Yokohama, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.